Good morning, Internet. This is Alex does Sudokus, and it is Tuesday, the 24th of November 2020, and we are going to do a New York Times hard Sudoku. So, let's have a look. Okay, so I can see a pair of ones here because of these two ones pointing in that direction. So I've got another pair of ones down here. Ones are also locked in these two cells down here, and I think that's all I can see. I can put a 2 here because of the 2's blocking the 2 columns, and that's all I can do with the 2's. What about 3's then? 3's are not as helpful. I do have a triple forming here, which means this is a 5 because of that 5. So these are actually 1's and 9's, which locks another pair of 1's and 9's there because I've got 9 overseeing this row in the middle as well. So I can actually tell what these two cells are, and they are 6 and 7 because of the 6 over there. So staying on the 7's, I can see a 7 down here and a 7 over there because of the rows, the columns and the row. So that locks a further pair of 7's over here, and I've got 7 up here as well because of this 7, the pair of 1's and 9, or the 7, and the 7 up here, down here even. So I'm only left with the 7's in an X-wing formation. So that was pretty rewarding, looking at this triple quickly. I also see a pair of 8's here because of these two 8's and that 8. Can I do anything in 9's? I've got a pair of 9's there because of this single 9 actually. Not much else in the way of 9's. So I can see a 4 over there because of these two 4's. So I've got another triple to contend with here. And that includes a pair of 8's. The 3's can go anywhere, and the 2's can go everywhere as well. So let's pencil mark those in. And that means this is 2, 8 and 3 as well, but I can't deduce it just yet. So I have got a pair of 8's in there because of the pointed 8's, and I've got 2, 3 and 6 still roaming here, but I know 6 and 8 are locked against this cell, so this has to be 2 and 3, which actually means that these on the row, these are 8's and 8 and 6's, and they also mean this has to be 2 and 3 as well. So this cage is now completed. So that's pretty good going at the start. Sorry, I drew a mind blank there for a second. So this 2, 3, 8 actually can't be an 8 because I've got an 8 there, so I can even resolve the 8. So that means these are 2, 3 and something else. They are 2, 3, 2, 3 and 5, and I've got 2 here, so that's 3 and 5, but that's not super useful for us right now. So I think it's time to move on. Did I ever look at the 3's in general? No, I didn't, because I would have spotted a pair of 3's. Oh, hold on. That would have come after the 7's anyway, so 3's, can I do more with the 3's? Not that I can see. So let's move on to the 4's. I've got a pair of 4's there because of this 4 and that 4. So that locks up a further pair of 4's over there. 4's are in these cells and these cells, not much to look at. 5's are in these 3 cells. Hold on, what did I say are in these 3 cells? 4's. There's no chance that there is a triple here, is there? Well, 8's are in these cells as well. Question is, are the 2's also locked in there? I don't think they are. So I got 4 and 8 in these 3 cells. So I'm just going to bear that in mind. Oh, I see. So the 6's are locked in these 2 cells because of that 6 and that 6. So that forms the 6's on, well, basically it blocks these 2 cells, but what I saw was that 6's were locked in these rows, in rows 7 and 9 in these 2 cages. So I wonder, looking backwards, would reveal anything at all, but I don't think it will. I've got 4, 6, 7 and 8. So I've got 4, 6 and 8 in these 5 cells. Specifically 4, 6, 4 and 8 in these 3 cells, but not the 6. So I think it's time to move on. Staying on the 4s. I think, have I pencil marked in all the 4s? I haven't, but I can't because there are too many candidates. So 5s. Haven't I gone through 5s already? I haven't, because I've got a pair of 5s there glaring at me and another pair of 5s over there. And this 5 ensures that I've got 5s in rows 4 and 6. That means there's a 5 here, because the 5 has to be on row 5 in the middle cage, and I've got a 5 there. So that forms another pair of 5s. No parities here in this cage, so I think I am safe to move on to 6s. So whilst we're looking at the 6s, is this possibly a triple? 6. I don't think it is, because I've got 4, 8. I've got 4 and 8. I've got a 1 pencil marked in. 6 and 1 are indeed locked in these 3 cells. But I need one more number and I can't find it because I still got 2s and 3s. So that can't be it. 6s, 6s. Pair of 6s here as well because of these 2 6s, and that's 6. And I think that's all I can do. So moving on to 7s. I've done all I can with 7s, so I can actually start on the 8s. And I don't think I can actually do anything with the 8s yet. What about 9s? 9s are locked in this row. These 2 cells. These 2 cells. So I think I've exhausted all the options. So this is getting a bit more interesting because the last couple of days have been too easy. So hopefully today will be challenging but not too rough. I can see a number here because I've got a 4, 7, 9 triple on this row. And I've got 4 and 7 there, so I can quickly place the 9. 4 and 7 I can't deduce yet, but I do see 4's now locked in these 3 cells. And what about this triple? This is now 1's here because of that 1, but I've got a pointed pair of 1's there, so it unlocks. Oh, god damn it. No, I've already got 1 in the cage. I'm doing that again. So I do know there's definitely a 3. So 3, 5, 3, 5 and 3, 5 and 2. Okay. So I can't see the 2's or the 3's. So that's another 2, 3, 5 arrangement there. This is 2 and 3 because I've got a pair of 5's there already. Due to the fact that, hold on a sec. Oh, due to the pointed pair of 5s. Okay. So, hold on. These are 2's and 3's. So that means this is a pair. So what are they? 2's and 3's. These are 1's and 6's. Brilliant. So now I've got 2, 3, 5 triple in these 3 cells. So it's still not proving too challenging. Seems like it's not showing me that it's really locked out at the moment because I'm still getting movements. I've got 4 and 7 in these 2 cells, but I can't really do anything with it. What I can do is blow my nose after I mute the microphone. Okay, now that the disgusting is out of the way, what can we look at next? Should we look at some quadruples because we can't really see any more triples. So I've got an unusual quadruple here, so maybe worth looking at. It's 1, 3, 5 and 6, and I've got 1, 3 and 6 there already. So I saw 3, 5 and 6 already as pencil markings and checked that they're not kind of like remnants of pencil markings, and I can see 1 is also missing, being the first number of the I was going to say alphabets, but the 1 to 9 numerals. So that's why I knew this is 1, 3, 5, and 6. And seeing the 1, 3, and 6 tells me this is the 5. And that 5 unlocks a 5 over there. And it also unlocks a 2 and 3, which unlocks a 2, which unlocks a 2 over here as well. But the 2 up here unlocks the 3, the 2, and the 3 over there. So there's a lot of action going on there. Kind of parkouring our way through. So now these are 1s, and I've got 1s locked in these 2 columns. Therefore, this must be the final 1. Can I do anything to 6s? Nope. I think 6s are good. So maybe today is still not that difficult. May have to wait till tomorrow when the more challenging puzzles come along. I've got a pair here on this column, and they are 3s and 5s. So that leaves me a triple in this cage, and that has to be an... oh no, oh, I've done it again. I saw that 9 and immediately assumed that that's a 9. But I did see that there was a 9 there even before the highlight jumped up. Really bad at like making mistakes the last few days. So this triple is actually 1, 2. So that means there's a pair of 2s there. 2, 4, and 8. 2, 4, and 8. Okay, I can't deduce what they are just yet. That's okay. I've now got a triple here, and they're 4, 8, and 4, 8, and 9. So this is 4 and 8. That forms a 4, 2, 8. This is 4, 8, and 9. And this is 4, 8, and 9 as well. No, this is 8 and 9. Because I've got 4. So probably we're focusing on the 4 and 8 there because of that 9. Because now that forms a triple. That leaves me 1, 3, 5, and 6 again on the bottom row. So I've got 3 and 5. 1, 2, hold on. I've got 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, and 6. So this is 1 and 6. That means that I've got 1, 6 pair. So these must be 3s and 5s. But I can't have a 5 in that cell. So actually the 3 and 5 are resolved purely because this is a 1 and 6. Because I've got 1s and 6, and then I've got 2, 4, and 8. Even though I haven't pencil marked them in, I'm hesitant to pencil mark numbers in when they stretch beyond the cage because I have a history of making mistakes afterwards. So just using a little bit of memory that these cells are a triple, these are a pair. That leaves me a 3, 5 pair, and the 5 unlocks it. So hopefully that's useful. Okay, so now that we've done that, can we do much with the 3? No, we can't. And the 1 and 6 isn't really giving me anything. So maybe I should look at this quadruple now. Because I don't think this triple has unlocked yet. No, it hasn't unraveled yet. So these are 1, 6, 9 and 1, 6, 9 and 5 this time. I've got 1 and 6 there, so that's 5 and 9. Sorry, what was it again? 1, 6, 1, 5, 6 and 9. I've got 5 there, but I haven't got 9 because that would be another 1, 6 pair if I did. So, oh, I've got 1 and 6 there, so that's 5, 5 and 9. Oh, I already had that, didn't I? Yeah, sorry. So 5 and 9, 1. So this is 1, 6 and 5. No, this is 5, 6 and 9. And this is 1, 6 and 9. So can't really do anything with that. Okay, so let's look elsewhere. There's probably something else that I can look at. Before I do though, I do want to get some water because for once I haven't got my full glass of water at my desk. And when I come back, we're going to do some more number wangs. So be right back. Okay, I'm back and ready to crack this puzzle. And by ready, I mean I'm going to just crawl my way through until something snaps. I don't know how those verbs really make any sense. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick scan now because I'm kind of running out of ideas. Well, I can pencil mark in the 2's up here. Don't think they're going to help us on our quest for dominations over these numbers, but it's something. Threes are locked in these 2 cells. Again, that is not useful for us, but that's okay. We'll get there. We will get there some time. 4's in these cells, 5. It feels like I haven't really got any weak numbers. I do have a pair of 5's in here, so 5's are now locked down. 6's are, oh no, I've got a 6 here already, so 6's are here, here, in these 3 cells. So what else are in these 3 cells? 6, 2, 1. 1 and 6 are locked in those 3 cells. I do know this is a 1 and 6, but there's something else lurking here, which are 9's, which can go everywhere. 8 and 9 can still go. I suppose 9's can only go up here, and 8's can only go in these cells. But it's still causing me headaches, and I don't like headaches. 7's I've pencil marked all in. That means it's only 8's and 9's to solve this puzzle. So that's not quite so good. I see. Okay. Oh no, I don't see, because there's an 8 there, so never mind. I thought there's a 169 triple on this column, but that isn't the case. But I'm curious about this cage, actually. This is also 9 related, so I think the 9 is the runaway number. Curious if I've actually got a naked digit, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is a naked 9 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. The reason I was looking at that was because solely because I was looking at these blank cells hoping for a triple. I didn't get it, and this is the only other naked, not naked, but empty cell left. So this is why I went for that. Okay, so if this is a 9, surely that's going to help our quest. Yes, it breaks the 1-9 pair over there, and that breaks the 1-6 pair down there, which isn't immediately helpful to us, I have to admit. But I do have the 9's now locked in those cells, which means 9's have to be in these cells now, because I've got 9's locked in columns 1's and 3's. So this is now a triple of 1, 6 and 8. So that is useful now. That's my 1, 6 and 8 triple. So this is a unique quadruple. How interesting. However, I've got 1, 6 pair on this row. That is useful. I wonder if that... Oh yeah, as soon as the 9 was placed, that formed a 1, 6. So this can't be 1 or 6. That breaks the 8, breaks the 4, breaks the 9 and 4 here. So these are now 2's and 8's. This can't be an 8. This can't be an 8. And that means 8 can only go here. So the 4 can't go there anymore. So 4 and 7 are resolved. That resolves the 9 there as well. And I think, yeah, that resolves the 5, resolves the 6, resolves the 7, resolves the 3, resolves the... Oh, hang on. Resolves the 5. Something's not right here, though. What are these? These are 1's and 4's. I never pencil marked in the 4 over there. So hopefully that's still correct. 2 and 8, which means 6 and 8 are resolved. What about the 1's and 9's? Yep, I've got 9 there, so 1 and 9 are resolved. So that 1 also breaks the 1 and 6 and 6 and 1. Finally, I've got 3 there, and that's today's New York Times hard Sudoku. So it took a bit more pencil markings to do, but it turns out to be a naked digit that led to a lot of pairs, matching pairs, and possibly triples that solved the puzzle. But it's a bit more challenging than yesterday, than a weekend, but I wouldn't say super hard. Now, let's go for LA Times Expert for November 24th. Let's see now. I remember to change the settings, so let's have a look. Ones, 1, 1, 1. Can't see anything with ones. Twos, twos are there. Okay, pointer pair threes. Fours, fours are here. Another 4 there. Pointer pair fours. So 5. 5 are locked in these cells. 6, 7, got a 7 here, which means nothing at the moment. 7, 7, got another pair of 7s there to be fair, but they're not very useful. I've got 8 unlocked because of these 2 4s. That means I've got another pair of 4s up there. Does an 8 do anything for us? Locks a pair of 8s there. I also have an 8 over there, so got another pair of 8s locked in, which unlocks this 8. And finally, a pair of 8s in there. So, what about 9s? Can I do much with the 9s? I don't really think so. Okay, so that's one round of notations done. I haven't done a huge amount, but I now have some kind of restriction on the cages. So let's see, these are 2, 3, and 6. So that means the 6s are there, not useful yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5s are in these 3 cages. 5, 6, 7. 7s are up here, which means I've got 7s up there as well. 8 and 9. So yeah, I think I can pencil mark in the rest without cluttering this cage too much. Anything else? Anything are jumping out at me at the moment? The 3s, the 2s are now locked in there. 2, 3, and 6. That's not a huge amount. Maybe I should look at this cage because there's a possibility of something being locked down now. 9s. 9s. Nope. Okay, so 1s are locked in these cells. 2s are in these 2 cells. Also not helpful because it's a knight's move arrangement. 3s, 4s, 5, 6. 6 are locked in there. 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's nothing going on there. So maybe I should just do another scan. Starting with the 1s. So, anything interesting? No. 1s, 2s. I think 2s I've mostly pencil marked in except for these 2 cages. Yeah. 3s. Is 3 a weak number? It's fairly weak, but there are 2 of them. But it may still be useful. It may be the weakest number still. So, although 1s, yeah, 1s are also similarly weak. So I should count the numbers then. Okay. So 1s and 3s at the moment are weak. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5s, 5s, 5s. 5s are quite awkward. 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8. Oh wow. Am I going to be stuck already? Because that is quite a challenge if I'm already stuck. But I can see 9 I've only got a pair of. So 1, 3 and 9 I've only got a pair of each of the numbers. So let's see where 1, 9 and 3 overlaps. If at all. It is awkward when they're 3 numbers. So 1s and 3s. Oh, there we go. This column has 1, 3 and 9. So So missing a 2, 4, 5, 2, 6. So this is a 2 and 6. Don't think that's super helpful for us though. I'm relinquishing the 5 by coming down here. What about here? Still haven't got a 6 or 2. This gives me a 6 but not a 2, and it's taking out the 5. So this is 2 and 5 at the very least. So that's disappointing. Any other 1, 3 and 9? So let's focus on, so I think the way to look is just like focus on one of the numbers first, see how it overlaps with the other numbers, and then move from there. I mean, technically this overlaps with 1, 3 and 9, but I'm missing 5, 6 and 7, so not really that useful. And if I can't do anything horizontally, can I do anything vertically or within the same cage? Certainly not within the same cage. And I've looked on this column. Yeah. Hang on a sec. No, it's not a triple. So this 3 can't give me anything. So what about this 3? So this 3 overlaps with a 1 up there. Oh, that's a good point actually. I should really consider, what if I'm looking for naked 1, 9 or 3? So let's see. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm glad I had a look that way, because this is a naked 1. Because I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 and 8 on this row, and I've got 6, 7 and 9 on the column. So that gives me a 1, so that's probably going to be helpful. So that locks some 1s down. So maybe I have a naked 3 on this column. So these are 2, 3, 4 and 5. I've got 2 and 4, so this is 3 and 5. I've got another 2 and 4. Nope, I haven't got 5s either. So okay, so there's not a naked 3 there. What about this cell? I can see 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see a 6, 7, 8 and 9. So I'm missing a 1 and 6 there. In fact, on this row I've got 1, 2, 3 and 6. So 6 can't go in this cell. 3 can't go in either of these. Can go here. 2's is only locked away from this cell, and 1. Okay, so it's not very helpful. What about the column? I'm missing 1, 1, 4. Hi Dysgracia, how are you doing? On this column I'm missing 1, 4, 6 and 9, and that is useful because I've got 4, 6 and 9 there. So this is basically a naked 1. 1, 4, 6 and 9. Yep, that is a 1. So now that I've got another 1, I can create a pointer pair of 1s thanks to these ones. So that unlocks the 1 over there. And this one and that one also unlocks a pointer pair of 1s there. So another pair of 1s. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I've just woken up doing my morning Sudokus. So I don't know what time it is where you are, but hope you had a nice morning so far. And it'll continue to be nice to you. So let's see, now I'm missing 4, 6 and 9, and I've got 4 and 9 there, so this must be a 6. So now I'm missing 4 and 9, and I haven't got any pointed numbers, so nothing to see here, I guess. But I can probably do more now with, for instance, with the 6, I can eliminate another 6. So 6s are here. Okay. I have to say, it's not super helpful, but I've got T-junction on this in this cage now. That's sometimes useful, and that sometimes seem to exclude this time specifically. So that's a bit disappointing. Yeah, I think it's now time to just have a look at the numbers again, because I think we've actually done more than we anticipated. Looking at the weak numbers and then subsequently just looking at the rows and columns. 3s, 3, 3, 3, 3. So 3s are locked in these cells. anything else locked in there. In fact, I should look at this triple probably. So what are these? These are 6, 7 and 8. No, 6, 7 and 9, that's it. 6, 7 and 9. Nope, I can't see any of those numbers. Oh, pardon me. Just burp there. It was a surprise burp. Worst kind of burp. Do I have any other weak areas by any chance? I've got 1, 2 and 3 on this row. And 2, 7. Oh, I've got quadruple. So this is 2, 7, 5 and 3. 2, 3, 5 and 7. I've got 2, 5 and 7 there. So that means this has to be a 3. So this 3 tells me that I've got a pair of 3s there. 3. Okay, so 2, 5 and 7. I've got 2 and 7 there. So this must be a 5. And this 5 unlocks the 5 over there. Any other pointed pair of 5s here because of these two 5s. So this can't be a 5 anymore. Any more 5s? 5s are now locked in these cells. Bit annoying, but it's okay. 2s and 7s can't really lock down 2 and 7, can I? No. Okay, let's move on. I wonder if this is a 1, 2, 5, 7 and 8. I'm missing a number here, which is a 1, 2, 5, 7 and 8. Hang on. 1, 2, 5, 7 and 8. Oh, that's 5 numbers actually. So if we've got 1, 2, 5, 7 and 8, 5 numbers in 5 cells, and one of them only has a single candidate, it means it's been resolved. It's the only possible candidates there. So that was a naked 1. So these are 6, 9 and 8. Can't deduce them, but again this has to be an 8 because within the cage I've now got 4 numbers, 4 numbers in 4 cells. So this is a triple of 2, 5 and 7 actually. So with that 8 done, I can now unlock an 8 there. These are 6 and 9s. Can't deduce them yet, but we're closing in. We're closing in on the puzzle. 6s. Let's go back to just doing some scans. I think I've done 1s and 2s. Let's have a look at the 3s. So 3, 3, 3. Got a pair of 3s there. Let's look at 4s now. 4s are locked in these 3 cells. So is there possibly a triple? Let's have a look at this cage in general. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is over there. 7, 8, 9. 9 can go anywhere. So actually, I can't do anything with that. No, I can't. Okay. So let's continue with the scanning, and I think 5 may be worth looking at. 5, 5, 5. Oh, damn it. It's not as worthwhile as I hoped. 7s. 7s are now locked in here because of that 7 and that 7. So that unlocks a 7 over here. So that leaves me these 3 cages with 7s. Oh, my stomach is grumbling now. Got a pair of 9. Oops. Got a pair of 9s there. Oh god, I've erased the 7 because I used the wrong wrong marking. So that means 9s are in these 2s. Yeah, that's not very useful actually. I can probably pencil mark in this cage as well because they are 3s and 9s, and it will only take me up to 3 candidates per line, per cell even, but let's leave that for now. Oh, hang on, this is a pair because I've got 2, 3 and 6 there as a triple. So these are 5s and 9s. Oh, that can't be resolved either. That's frustrating. I've got quadruple here, which are mostly filled in. They're 2, 5, 6 and 7. And I've got 5 and 7 there. So that's a 2 and 6. That creates a matching 2, 6 pair, which means these are 1s and 2 and 6. These have to be, oh no, I was going to say 1s and 5s. No. 2s and 6, so they're 1s and 9s. Not useful at all, I'm afraid. 1 and 9. Yeah, it doesn't help me actually. That's disappointing. I don't want to do too much in the way of pencil markings. What are these? These are 6 and 9. Can't be resolved. But I have a feeling that I have another 6 and 9 somewhere on this grid. This can't be 6 and 9. 6 and 9, 6 and 9. That can't be 6 and 9. No, I guess not. So I think I'm just going to explore the weak areas as quick as I can. These are 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 and 5 on this column. 2, 3, 4 and 5. I've got 2 and 4, so that's 3 and 5. Hang on. Oh yeah, 2 and 4. This is 4, so 2, 3 and 5. Being a bit useless here, I'm afraid. This is a trip of 1, 2 and 3. This is a 2 and 6. Wasn't these 1s and 9s? Yep. I don't really want to pencil mark them in, is the only thing. But I may have to. Because I'm not quite seeing what I'm looking for. This is not a 7-5 pair. Can it be a 7? No, the 9 doesn't go here. So it's not 7, 5 and 9. Oh, this is annoying. But annoying is actually good because it means the puzzle is slightly tricky. And we like tricky. Okay, let's explore this quadruple. They are 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4 and 9. So I've got 1 and 2 there because I've got 4 and 9. 1 and 2 can't go up there, can't go down there. So this is a 1, 2 pair. There we go. So I've got 1 and 2 down there and I've got 1 and 2 up there. So this is a 1, 2 pair. That means 4 and 9 are actually locked in a row. Now does that help me? Well, that locks a 9 here now, doesn't it? Because I've got a pointer pair of 9s, a 9 there and a 9 there. So finally I can unlock the 9s, and this is now a 5, 6 and 7, and that means the 6 goes there, 7 goes here. Oop, that's a 6, not a 7. 7 goes there, and let's see, these are now 2, 1, 2 and 3. 2 and 5, hold on, this can't be right. This can't be, oh yeah, if it's 2 and 5 there has to be a 2. So that's a 5, that's a 7. So these aren't 2s, therefore there has to be a 3, there has to be a 1, 2 and 1 are resolved. So looking good so far. I can't remember, oh yeah, I was just looking at this cage to find the 1, 2 pair which resolved it. So this is now a 6. And that 6 locks a pair of 6s up here. Also that can't be a 6 anymore. So 2, 3, these are 5s and 9s. Finally got a 5 there, so that unlocks the 9 and 5. And the 9 now unlocks a pair of 9s down here. So these are 4s and 3s. Right? Yep, 3s and 4s. So that means 3s can only be in these 2 cells. That 9 also unlocks that 9, gets rid of that 9 even. So now I've got 5 locked in this cell anyway. So this is a 5 that unlocks all the numbers in this cage, and that leaves me, yeah, just some stragglers. 2 and 6 up there because of that 2. Okay, so this is now, there's a naked number there, that's a 9, and this 9 unlocks another 9, and I've got 4 and 3. 4 and 3. These are 4, 3 and 6. Well, 6 can only go in this cell because of these 2 6s. So 6, 3 and 4 are resolved. So that resolves the 4 and 9, 4 and 3. Then 6 also resolves the 6 and 9. And the 4 and 3 are resolved. And this 3 resolves the 2 and 3. And I just realized that didn't give me the happy... That didn't give me happiness. Why is that? I'm missing a 2 here. Oh my god. This is not a 7, this is a 2. Oh. I must have hit the wrong number there actually, because I did hit the 7 at some point. So that was a semi-difficult experts, LA Times expert. I think if I'd been disciplined about the way I look at the puzzles, if I had a routine, I think I could have solved it a bit quicker. So that's what I've learned from today's Sudokus. Have a routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're from YouTube and you found this video useful, please leave a like and subscribe. And I shall see you guys next time, probably tomorrow. But for my Discord, sorry, not Discord, for my Twitch friends, I will hopefully be streaming some more miracle or thermal Sudokus later on today, because I'm just really excited by them. But if you want to see any other games, do give me a shout. Let me know what you would like to see. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later now. Bye.